Okay. Yes. Okay. So just as our boss, our mentor have already said, this topic is very, 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 very important. Very, very important. Very, very important, especially in this age, in this modern age we are right now, is very, very important. If you can hear me loud and clear, please go to the chat handle and type 1. If you can hear me and you can see me loud and clear, please go to the chat handle and type 1. Let me confirm you can see me, you can hear me before I proceed. Okay, wow, thank you very much. That is interesting. Wow, okay, that's interesting. That is safe. Okay, so let's proceed. This topic, I cannot overemphasize on this topic because it's very, very important, especially on this age and especially on the kind of business we do, because we know, okay, if you are here and then maybe you are in a condition where you feel you have already exhausted your list, that almost everybody you have shown this opportunity in short, they've been exhausted. Just go to the chat handle and type me. Let me confirm. Let me know whether I'm talking to the right audience. If you are here, you feel, I have shown all my people. You sure there's nobody again? Okay, Mr. Amadi, send me. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, Mr. Abrazak, send me. Yeah, yes. Somebody send me. Oh. This is very interesting. Okay, so that is to say, this topic will be very, very important for you. Okay, it will be very, very important for you because let's check this out. The people you know and the people you don't know, which among them are more? The people you know and the people you don't know, which among them are more? Okay, which of them? Which of them? Is it the people you know or the people you don't know? Okay, the ones I don't know, the ones I don't know. Wow, those you don't know. Yeah, that's great. As you say, we have a very important topic today to treat because I'm going to be showing us how we'll be able to connect people you don't know. Yes, people you don't know. That is to say, you can connect the whole world because the people you know in the world is not even up to 1% of the population in the world. It's not even up to 1% of the population in Nigeria. So, but what we're about to learn today is what we're able to connect you to the world. Okay? How you'll be able to create your link. So why is this very, very important? Let's look at why is this very, very important. It's important because it's faster. It's faster. What do I mean? How many of us can share 500 questionnaire in a day here? How many of us can share 500 questionnaire in a day here? As in, you go out in the morning and you are sure that if you come back, you must have shared 500 questionnaires, physical questionnaires that you go to the road and then you give out. Somebody say I can't do. Wow, it's possible. It's possible. It's possible. But people who can do this are few. People who can do this are very, very few. So this is faster because it can reach the whole world. It can reach more than 1,000 persons. It can reach more than 1 million persons in a day. That is why the topic today, the online eligibility link, is very, very important. Okay, and it's cheaper. For some of us that have shared questionnaire, how much is 50 pieces of questionnaires? If you want to go and buy, just buy a few questionnaires to use. How much is 50 pieces? Okay, how much is 50 pieces? Let me see those people that are really 1,000 naira. Okay, okay. So that means if you want to reach out to 100 persons, you are talking about 2,000 naira. If you want to reach out to 200 people, you are talking about. So can you see? It's cheaper. It's cheaper because you can meet your audience. Okay, in short, it's just a matter of sending the link. Most people have their phones, most people have their laptop, they go on Facebook and they can connect. Okay, they can easily connect. So it's cheaper. That is why we need to be, in short, that is why you need to make sure that you take note of everything we're going to be studying tonight. Also, it's more accurate. It's more accurate. Yes. Why? Because sometimes when you meet people on the road, you are giving them questionnaires, you discover that some of them, they might be tense because when they see you coming at first, they don't know what you are really coming for. Is this church program? Is this which kind of organization is this one? It's coming closer to me. And the next thing, by the time you ask the person question, you find out that it's some of the persons. We will even give you wrong numbers because they are tensed. Okay, but when you talk about the online eligibility link, it's something that you can, most of the time they sit down in the comfort of their homes and they fill the form. So most of the time you get accuracy. Okay, it's more accurate. Also, number 4, it's quick to analyze. You can quickly analyze your responses. Okay, what do I mean? Sometimes you share questionnaires, and then when you bring the questionnaires back, it takes at least some time to be able to analyze them, arrange them. Okay, this person, I let me book so person to this office. Let me do this to this, and then let me check which questionnaire. Especially if you are that type that share questionnaires almost all the time. You share today, you share tomorrow, you share next tomorrow. You discover that the ones you shared yesterday, if you are not careful enough, you can even mix them with the one you shared today, and you start having. But here, it is easy for you to analyze them because you have the dates and everything is well arranged. Okay, and it's easy to use. It's just like our mentor have just rightly said. It's just something you just send the link. Okay, you send the link. When you send the link, they click on it. Most of us are used to it. We go online most of the time, we click on links, we fill different forms all the time. So it's easy to use, and it saves time. It saves time, just like we've said. Imagine sharing 500 questionnaire in a day. It takes time when you want to, but here it does not take time because you can send the link now. Before 2-3 hours, 10, 20, 30 people must have seen the link and even clicked on the link, and then even start filling the form. Okay, and it's accessible. Yeah, the accessibility is more accessible. What do I mean by this? Most of the time when you go and share physical questionnaires, you discover that some places are not accessible easily. As in, you imagine you standing up, you say, okay, now I want to go and share questionnaire in a far distance. You talk about transport before you even get there. You've wasted some hours already, and so on. But here you can easily access all the informations, okay, and it gives you quick results. It gives you quick result because imagine you send the link almost every day. You post the link, you post today, you post tomorrow. Before you know, you have many results. Some of us have been having challenges. Maybe by the time we went to share questionnaires, you just share one, you share two, and the next day, because of objection, you come back home. If you are here, are you here? Am I talking to some persons here? Okay. You ever want to share questionnaires? You just went, and then after sharing one, sharing two, maybe this one said no, and the next thing you get discouraged and come back. Okay, and before you know, such kind of person will not even want to even share questionnaires again. Okay, but in what we're about to learn tonight, it gives you quick results because one, the objections are minimal. You'll not see somebody telling you no. Anybody that does not fill the form is automatically telling you no, but you are not seeing the person. So if like you feel, if like don't feel, okay, but you discover that the objections here are less. Okay, it's not something that you need to you need to bother yourself. How do I approach so this kind of person? This place, which kind of dress will I, which kind of clothes will I wear because I'm going to so place, and so on. So those are some of the importance. You can see this is great. In short, we have many importance of going online. Yes, we are in the connected age. Yes, this is the age where everything is connected. So if you can use your link, you can connect as many persons as possible. So this is very, very important. Okay, so we will not be doing more of talking today because we'll be doing more of the practical, just as our mentor have just rightly said. Okay, so we're going to see steps on how to open a Google form, how you'll be able to have your online questionnaires, how you'll be able to get the form and get the link. Okay, okay. So before you start opening, before you have your form, the first thing you need to know or you need to have is your Google account. Your Google account. How many of us have Google account here? How many of us have Google account? If you have Google account, go and type 2 on the chat handle. Let me confirm those people that have Google account. Okay, so let me know where to start from. Okay, we have James Ezekiel, we have one called Catherine, we have Amina Nasir. Okay, okay, Yes, yes, yes. So many of us that have Google accounts. That means it's easy. If you don't have a Google account, it's very easy. Okay, because most of us use Android phone. Just most of our contacts are not even stored in our phones now. They are stored in Google. Okay, so but if you cannot open, it's something you just to turn to a friend and say, please help me open a Google account for me. Okay, it's easy. Okay, it will not even take you 5 minutes to do that. It will not take you 5 minutes to do that. So if you don't have Google account, you can meet any person around you that no, you can even go to a cafe. I don't even know whether there are cafes again. Okay, but you can go to a cafe, okay, or to a business center, a computer business center, and then tell them to open for you. Even though they'll help you to open, it might not be more than 100 naira. Okay, it's very, very easy. Okay, so you must have your Google account first. Okay, that's very, very important. Okay, so when you want to do it, what you need to do is in your Google account, when you open your browser, this is your browser. Okay, this is your browser. Sorry, let me. Okay, so when you open your browser, so you can have different browser either in your phone or in your laptop. You can have your Firefox, your Google Chrome, and many more. Anyone you have that you are using. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to log into your account first. Log into your Gmail account. You can see where you can see at the right hand side. You can see where E is there. That will show that I am logged in already. Okay, so you log into your account first. So after creating the Google account, you click on the app. Can you see this button? That is where the arrow is pointing. Okay, where the arrow is pointing there, that is where the Google app icon is. That is the Google app icon. I hope you can see it. Okay, I hope you can see it. Okay, I hope you can see it. That is the arrow, where the arrow is pointing. Okay, that is the Google app. The Google app icon. So when you click on the Google app icon, you will see some displayed menu. Okay, you will see some displayed menu. So what you need to do, you click on Drive. So to create the form, the first step, make sure you have a Google account, then click on the Google app icon on the right hand side. Then you see a drop down menu. On that drop down menu, you click on Drive. So when you click on Drive, what happens? Let's go. So what happens? It will open this way. So your Drive is going to open this way. Then you now click on New. Click on your new tab. When you click on your new tab, then you click on Google Form. Okay, so you can even be screenshotting as I so that this will guide you. Okay, so let me go back again. I said one, you must have your Google account. When you have your Google account, then you click on the Google app icon on the right hand side of your page after logging in. Okay, you open your browser. After logging in, you see your Google app icon, click on it, and then a menu is going to drop down. A drop down menu where you see many menus there. So one of the menu you are going to see is Drive. So click on Drive. When you click on Drive, it's going to open this way. So the next thing you need to do is to click on the new tab. I hope you can see the new tab. So when you click on the new tab, you click on Google Form. So when you click on the new tab, you'll find a drop-down menu again where you see Google Form. We're going to do this practically, but just take note as we go. Okay, so when you click on Google Form, then it's going to open. Okay, it's going to open. So let's do this practically. Okay, let's do this practically. Let's do this practically now. Okay, so I'm going to open my browser first. I'm going to open my browser first. Okay, let me close my. Okay, so I'm going to open my browser. So this is my browser. So I'm using Google Chrome here. Okay, so I've already logged in. That's why you can see this E. I've already logged in. That's why you can see the E there. Okay, at the right hand side. Okay, so if you log in most of the time, you have something like you have maybe your name. So where your E is here. Sorry. Okay, so where your E is here, that is this place. Can you see your E there? Okay, so you click on the app icon. You see this icon, that is the Google app icon where you see dot dot dot. Okay, so when you click on it, so I'm going to be clicking on it now. Let me click on it. Okay, let me clean this first. Okay, so let me click on it. When I click on it, I'll have a drop down menu. I hope you can see where the drive is. See where the drive is. So when I click on it, I will now click on my drive. When I click on drive, it's going to open now. So let's hold on, it's open. So you can see the new tab. You can see the new tab. Okay, so you click on the new tab. When you click on the new tab, then you scroll down, you can see where we have your new folder, your file upload, Google Doc, Google Sheets, Google Slides, Google Form, and so on. So you click on Google Form. So when you click on Google Form, yes, so we are now here to, these are Google Form now. So you cannot design your Google Form to your test. Just like our mentor just said, you can use the questionnaires to design it the way you want it to be. The same questions in your questionnaires you can use to design it. Okay, you can even use the Amazon the questionnaires for the Amazon. Okay, you can use it for the economic designer. You can use it for any form you can create here. So we are now in the section. So what do you do if you see this side? We have the okay. Let me use this. So this place, this plus. If you see this plus, this is where you can add questions. So this plus here, you can add questions with this. So this tab now, all this tab here, you use to design your form. So you're going to be using this to design your form. Okay, so just like we have different writing materials that you can use to design. So let me use this. Give me just a minute. Okay, let me clean this. Okay, that's great. Okay, so if I want to fill the form, I can where my form the title is, you enter the title. So if it is Amazon, I want to design, I type Amazon. Amazon. I type Amazon project. So depending on what you want to really design. So if it is the economic designer, if it's the Lavena Vida questionnaire, anyone you want, anything, any questionnaires you want to. So I've just written my Amazon project. Okay, then I go here, description. So you just give us any description. Okay, so but let me be designing the economic designer. Okay, let me go with economic designer. Okay. Economic designer. How we are following? If you are following, please type 2 on the chat handle. Let me confirm we are following. Okay, let me confirm we are following. Let it not be as if I'm teaching myself. Okay, so if you are following, okay, that's great, that's great, that's great, that's great. Okay, yes, I can see some persons. Okay, if you do not understand, if you are not following, type 1. Type 1 on the chat handle. If you are not following, let me know those people who are not following. Maybe who are lost, so that we can bring you back to the road. Okay. Wow, I can see more of 2, more of 2, more of 2. That is we are following. Wow, that means Mr. Kelvin said it's not okay. He says lost. Okay. Okay. Engineer Lopud. Okay. We have some persons. Juliet Peter says she's lost. Okay. 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 So let's continue. So I'm going to. So okay, let me go back to where I got this form from. Let me go back. Okay, but I know we understand how we get our Google account. So if you don't have your Google account, no problem. You can go and get your Google account. Okay, just ask somebody to help you to open. It's free, except if you go to a business center, at least they might collect not more than 100 naira to 200 naira. Okay, so this is, then I now log in, just normally the way we log in and check our DTC. Okay, where you log into your account and check your DTC, you open the browser. That's what we call a browser. Okay, we have the Mozilla Firefox, we have the Google Chrome, and so on. So that is what we call the browsers. So when you open your browser, you will now go to the right-hand side where you have your E. Can you see where E, letter E, is there? So normally, if it's your name that you use in opening the account, you will see E. Okay, I have to create a separate Google account for this purpose. Okay, so that I will not be having challenges and maybe trying to get him on that message from my mail. So that's why I open on that one. Okay, starting with Empower Me. So that's what I use in opening the Google account. Okay, that's why you see E there. So if your name is Engineer Olapujo, you will see Engineer E there. If your name is Zachariah, you will see Z. Most of the time, the initial, you will see it there. So before the E, there are dot dots. I hope you can see the dot dot there. Okay, that dot dot shows that dot dot, that is an icon. Okay, when we say icon, there are pictures that represent that represent something, maybe a message in computer. That is what we call icon. Okay, a picture that represents a program or a software or anything. Okay, so that is the app icon. So you click on the Google app icon, then you go down, you can see account, you can see search, you can see map, you can see YouTube, you can see Play Store, anywhere you want to enter, but you enter through Drive. So when you click on your Drive, it will now open. And when it opens, it has loaded now, the page has loaded. So I will now click on new. You can see the new. New is on the left-hand side. New is on the left-hand side. That is where it is. Can you see there? So I click on my new. Okay, I click on new. So I click on new. When I click on new, it will now, there will be a drop-down menu again. I will now click on Google Form. So I'll go to where Google Form is. You can see Google Form before the more. When I click on Google Form, my form will just open. So it's loading right now. So this is the form. Okay, I hope we are following. Okay. So let's continue. Let me clean this. Okay, so this, you see your plus by the right-hand side of your form, your plus, that indicates your add questions. So you can add questions, you can import questions, you can add title and description, you can add images, you can, and so on. Okay, so you can use this to fill your form. So now it's not time for you to edit your form. You click on the form. Okay, you can see untitled form. You click on the untitled. That means you are going to put the title of your form. And the title of my form is, I want to use economic designer. Economic, okay. Economic designer. So I click my economic designer. So that is, I have now written. So if it is Amazon project, I'll write Amazon project. Okay, so anything, any form you want to be, so you can write your economic designer. Then we have a description. Maybe I put there is the safest. I can put safest, surest, fastest financial vehicle. Anyone? Okay, fastest financial vehicle. Financial. Okay, vehicle. Okay, so anything I just want to put, I'm just designing the form. Okay, so I can come here and then type all those questions that are in your questionnaires. So what are those questions in your questionnaires? Please just type it on the chat and let me follow it. Okay, what are those questions? Those questions normally we find in the questionnaires. Do you want to be in business for yourself? Go to the chat handle and then type it. Let me see. Okay. Okay, do you want to be, okay, or do you have a business that needs funding? Okay. Okay, which do you prefer? Okay, yeah, thank you very much. Is Mr. Emmanuel, Mr. Raphael Kelechi, all these persons, they share questionnaires. Okay, so do you have a business that needs funding? Okay, so these are questions now. So normally we must have answers. Okay, yes. Yes, I can see some persons that really share questionnaire here. Okay, Mr. Okay, does your source of income currently take care of all your needs? Okay, yes. So now down below it, you'll see where the right options. So in this option, I will not type, do you have a business of yourself, the business that needs funding? Maybe yes. The next option, go down and click no, not sure. Okay, so these ones, if you want them to, these options are what we call pinballs options. Pinballs options. That means you can select you can only select one answer, either yes or no or not sure. Okay, those are pinballs. So on the right hand side of the form, can you see where the right multiple choice? Can you see where the road multiple choice? Where the road multiple choice? If you can see it, type yes. Let me confirm you can see it. Where you write multiple choice. You can see where I cycled. Okay, so I just cycled it down, multiple choice. So here you can select different options. Different options. Is it pinballs that you can select only one, or you want them to just type whether they have a business that needs funding? Okay, but normally it's always on pinballs. They only select one. Okay, so I continue. Okay, so if I want to now, I've just finished one question. I want to add another question. I want to add another question. I will go and click add question, the plus mark. I hope you can see the plus mark by the right hand side of the form. So where you have the toolbox, where you use, that is the toolbox. I hope you can see the toolbox. So I'm using the toolbox to design what I want. Can you see the toolbox? Okay, so that's the toolbox. So where the plus is, so I click on the plus to add. I click to add pictures, but this plus is to add questions. Okay, to add questions. So let me go there now, and then I'll use it to add my questions. So when I click on the plus, see what happens. You can see on that place for question has now appeared. Okay. Okay, maybe let me write the next question. Can your job take care of your needs? So I go down again, then I put another option. I put option. Now, please look up now. There is something I want you to see here now. There's something I want you to see here. There's something I want you to see here. Can you see where I just cycled? Required. That required shows that your form, that place, it is required. That means they cannot exit the form. They cannot leave the form without filling the question. So if this question that I just typed, can your job take care of your needs? If it is very, very important, if I need that information very, very well, then I will check I will tick the option required. Okay, I will tick the option required, so that nobody can leave the form without filling that form. Okay, so if you have been sharing questionnaires, in your questionnaire, which questions are the questions that must be filled? Just go to your it's very, very important. If they are not filled, that means that questionnaire is wasted. Go to the chat and tell me those questions. Type the questions there. Let me see. Okay, those questions that in yes, phone number, very important. Phone numbers. If like let them fill everything, heaven and earth, and there's no phone number, that questionnaire is useless. Okay, phone number followed by what? Okay, followed by what? The names. It's short, if you have the name and the phone number, if you are okay. Other question is just to carry them on the tour, It's just like somebody, if you want to borrow money from somebody, don't just meet the person and say, please borrow me money. You need to start painting and arranging everything, telling the person, you see, Nigeria is very hot and yeah, everything like that. And now they have driven my children from school fees, so I need money to do this. Please, I just wanted to. You have to paint it. Okay, so other questions is just like you are pasting it, you are painting everything. Okay, so what the major thing we need here is the name and the phone numbers. But in this form, once it comes to this form, we have some other part that are very important too, which is your email. Okay, your email, because most persons also work with email. Okay, so anywhere you put email, maybe take for instance, my next option is email. Let me go back now and then create another. Yes, let me create another form. So I click on my plus, then I type email. Okay, when I type email, okay, so you can see email where I typed email. Now in this email, my option, this place where we have short answer. My option will not be pinballs, but will be short answer, so that I can just write something. That one allows me to write something. It allows me to write something. For instance, my form, I cannot go down and then write something under. That is what we mean by your short answer. So if I want it to be your checkbox like this, what I mean by checkbox, that means where I can tick. So checkbox allow you to tick more than one option. Okay, it allows you to tick more than one option, but I'm going to use short answer here because the person needs to write it. You need to type something there. Okay, so I move again. I move, then I click on, I write another question again. So let me go to the start window and then see another question. What business or project would you like? Yes. What business? What business or projects do you, okay, or project would you like to start? Okay. Would you like to start if you raise the desired capital? I hope I can do this typing again. Okay, the desired capital. So I have written that question. So the next thing I need to select now, I need to have options. Okay, if I want to use checkbox, that means I want to type as many options as I want. Then I can use a checkbox. Maybe I like car business, food stop business, driving business, and so on. So that means this person can select more than one option. Can select car, can select food, can select. Okay, I hope we are following. Okay, so once you have finished designing your form, you can add pictures if you want. If you can add picture if you want. Now let me add a picture here. You go down to the toolbox. I hope now we now know our toolbox. So this is where our toolbox is. Okay, so I can add picture using that place I just ticked. The down one, I can add video, especially if you are doing an Amazon project, you need to put at least those your beautiful pictures, those your beautiful videos, I mean, okay, those enticing videos. You can just put 1 or 2 there and then make it very lively. Okay, so I can go back. So let me go back now. I will let me add a picture. So I can add a picture. I can add a picture. I can add a picture by clicking on this. When I click on this, then you have the picture. You will not, it will not take you to where your picture is stored. So if your picture is stored in your system or in your phone, anywhere, you can just click on browse and then search for where the picture is, and then you put your picture there. Okay, so when I click, it opens for me. Now my picture is going to enter so you can see the picture in my form now. Yes, you can see my picture, you can see my form now. So let's start from the beginning. We have the economic designer, safest, surest, fastest financial vehicle. Do you have a business that needs funding? Yes, no. Then I have a picture I just added, and so on, and I continue. Okay, so now, once I am done, how do I launch? How do I launch? But before I do this, I want to show us something, because I already have a pre-designed form that will help us. Because some of us, to write this, it might take us a whole day. So you can design a form within how many minutes? So what you need to do is just to ask somebody that has a link. Okay, that has a link. Okay, so I have a link here. So this link is for me. This link is for me. Can you see my link? If you click on this link, it's going to take you to my form. So I am not giving you this form for you, this link for you to send to any person. So you are going to design your own. Because if you give somebody this form, once the person fills the form, it is going to, I'm going to receive the responses, and that means those persons are for me. So what I'm doing right now is just to use the form, my own form, to get the details there and just copy and paste, so that I will not go through all those long processes. I hope we understand this. I hope we are following. If you are following, please type following. Let me know that yes, we are following. I'm not talking to myself. Okay, if you are following, go to the chat handle and type following. I can see OC. You'll see the meaning of following. Okay, yes, a person said they are following. Okay, they are following. Somebody please come and say, no, sir, you are not following. Please follow us. This is please follow us. Okay, so I'm going to see a way that you follow us now. Please just pay attentively. Okay, so all those threads of designing, we might not pass through all those ones. So what we are going to do is just to copy this link, and then we redesign from my own form. Okay, so that you don't, if you know you cannot go through the stress of designing. Okay, though this is just a preamble, this is just a small form I just designed it today, just for us, but just for this training. Okay, so what I need to do now, what at the end, what we are trying to create is this link. So every one of us, after the end of this training, we are supposed to know how to create this link that we can send to people. So for instance, this is my link. I copy. Copy is Control-C, shortcut, Control-C, you copy. Okay, when I copy it, if it is on your status, it's just to click on it. Okay, but when I copy it, I go to my address bar. Okay, let me open a new form. I go to my address bar. Where we call address bar is where you see find. So where you see find, that is your address bar. I will paste it there, Control-V. I'll paste it, Control-V. So when I click on enter, the form is going to open. So this is just the one I just designed. Okay, so that we can use this and then create our form. So you can see the Economic Designer 3.0, the fastest, safest economic vehicle. Century 21 Freedom Group International is a business development and empowerment group. Currently, We are running the word campaign tag, economic designer 3.0, all this blah, 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 blah. Okay. I now pasted a picture just on the Ed 3.0. Okay. On the Ed 3.0. And then I have a field here where we write email. So you can see all these questions with the fall in the oil price in the international market and resultant dwindling revenue in Nigeria, and most small and medium enterprises recording, and all these ones. What we need is just the name, phone number, and email. Okay, what are you looking forward in life? Is it building a career, working for someone else, or going to work for myself, or being there to see my kids grow, and so on? Okay, so this is to tell you that once I send this link to any person and the person clicks on the link, this is what is going to open. And what will not happen? The person will not be filling. Okay, let me just, as I'm reading, let me just be filling this form so that we understand what I'm saying. Okay, let me start from beginning. Okay, let me start from beginning. So the email, maybe my email, maybe let me say jackson@yahoo.com. At yahoo.com. I go around. So the question here is all time in the business due to low. Are you ready to wade through these challenging times? Yes, I click on yes. Okay, what are you looking for in life? So I can go into work for myself or building a career. Okay, I select the one I want, maybe working for myself. So in this place, this is chat box, so you can select as much as possible. You can it's not necessarily only one. You can select more than one option, okay? Because it's a chat box. Okay, so with the challenge, with the campaign, you can empower others. Do you like helping others? No, I don't. Yes, I do. You click. Okay, so I move again. What is your monthly income goal? Okay, maybe 2 million to 3 million. So this is what the person is going to be feeling. Just the way we fill our questionnaires. The person will fill all this, fill all this. You see, I'm selecting, I'm filling. Okay, I am selecting, I'm filling. Okay, so these questions are even much. So what you need to do, you don't need to have too much questions, even though it's 3, 4, 5 questions. 5 questions is even much. 1, 2, 3 questions. It's okay. Then you get the main thing, the name, the phone number, and this. Okay. These 2 projects or businesses that I will not type. Okay. The car sales business. Okay. How much will each project or business cost to start? Okay. 2 million naira. Okay. Who introduced you to this campaign? The person will not write the person. Maybe Bello introduced me. And then what is your name? This is where you now type the name. This is required. You cannot jump that place. Okay. My name is Jackson. Okay. The phone number 08056 like that. So this is how the form is going to be. And at the end, the person will now click submit. So once the person submits, you are going to see it in your email. Okay, so see what I want to do here now to select this. So I am going to use this form just to design my own. I'll use this link just to design my own. What do I do? I will go, maybe this is the new form I just opened. This is the new form I just opened. What I need to do is just to copy. Now, when I say add questions, I click on add questions. I will go back to the next tab. I hope you are seeing the tab. See the tab. This is the first one. This is the second tab. Tab, I mean where I can click. That is what I mean by tab. I hope you can see it. That is the first tab. This is the second tab. So I go to the second tab is my own form I've already designed. And the first tab is the one I am designing now. So I will go to the second tab, copy my details, copy the details there, and come and paste it in the one I am creating now. I hope you understand that. So that is what I am doing right now. Okay. That's what I'm doing right now. So I go back. I copy. Maybe I copy Century 21 Freedom Group International. So for me to copy, you click and drag. What I mean by click and drag, you press the mouse button. If you don't know mouse, ask somebody close to you. You press the mouse button and drag the mouse over your text. That is what we mean by click and drag. So I click and drag over my text. Can you see? I'm selecting over my text. I come down to where the text is. Then I click on copy, or I press Ctrl C, copy. I go back to the form. That is your number 1. I paste it here. Can you see it's pasted now? I have all those now, everything there is pasted. So when I go down the form, where option is, you can see option. I go to my the tab 2. Go if there are questions, I go and select question. Okay, there's no question on this. So let me go back to this and then add another question. So I go here now and look for the question I want to select. Okay, maybe with the fall in the oil prices, I click and drag over the text. I press Ctrl C. Go back to tab. That is your tab 1. I paste it there. And then I go back to tab 2 again, where my main form is. Here we have the options like yes, no. I can copy the yes. Go back to tab 1, and where there is option 1. I hope you can see where there's option 1. I will paste it there. Go to tab 2. Select the next option, which is no. Copy it. Ctrl C. Ctrl C. You press Ctrl and then you press your C. Control down, then press your C once. Okay. Then I go back to option 2 and then paste it there. You can see it no. I go back to the third option, which is I'm not sure. Select it and go back to tab 1 and then paste it there. Click on it and then paste it. Ctrl V. Ctrl V. V for volume. Okay, so you press Ctrl V to paste, Ctrl C to copy. Okay, you can see now I now have my, so this is how I can design, and then continue. Okay, okay, this is good. Okay, so so now the major okay, Mr. Kevin said, can we do another day? How I'm not busting your head? Okay, I will try as much as possible because today is the day we have. We don't have tomorrow. Okay, I'm only giving today as, so I'm going to find a way to make sure that we are clear. Okay, okay. Sorry, I will make sure I make you understand. Very clear, understood. That okay, okay, no problem. I'm going to find a way to make you understand. But the main aim is, after designing this form, is to get my link. So see how I'll get my link now. Please look at what I am doing. I will go to the top. I will go to the top, use my arrow key, check by the right-hand side, and then you see the tab. As I'm clicking the tab, it's going up. I go down, click on the tab, it goes down. Go up, click the tab, it goes up. That's what I'll be. So for me to go to the top, so I'm going to the top right now. So on the top right-hand side, you are going to see where the right send. I hope you can see where the right send. Can you see it? You can see it. Type yes. Let me confirm you can see it. If you can see where the right send on the top right-hand side of my browser now, type yes. Okay. Let me even circle it. Okay, so you can see where the send is. I just cycle it now. So I will click on send. So when I click on send, it's going to bring out this dialog box for me. It will bring out this dialog box. What I need is just the link. So what I need to do is to go this tab. Let me, can you see this tab here? It represents the link. That tab there represents the link. That tab there represents the link. So I will go down, I will click on it. When I click on it now, can you see the link? I now have my link. I have my link. See my link. This is the new link I've just generated. Yes, that's the new link I just generated. But the link is too much. You can see very long. Very long. So I will make it short. I will make it short by checking this tab where the right shorten URL. So when I click on it, you can see my link is short. Then I can click on copy. Can you see copy? When I click on copy, I have not copied it. So I cannot go and then paste it anywhere. I can paste it anywhere. I can paste it on our form. That is on our any of our social media handle, whether the WhatsApp or the Facebook, anyone you want to. But I want to let us know that anyone you should not for you to have effective response. If you want it to be effective, don't go and don't use all the social media. You can just be good in one. Okay. You can be good if it is Facebook, make sure you are always using the Facebook. If it is WhatsApp, make sure you are always using the WhatsApp, okay? Because consistency also matters, okay? So make sure you use anyone. So it must not be in every social media, okay? You are in everywhere, okay? You must not be. I'm not saying if you are in all social media, it is bad, no, but you must not be, okay? So that you can master one very well. So I have not copied it. So what do I need to do? I can paste it anywhere. Anywhere I paste it. So I have to keep it. So for you to keep it safe, you can just go to your WhatsApp and paste it there. Or you type it the way it is. So if I want to visit the link, once I send it to somebody, it is going to open like my own. Okay, so let me close my own now. Let me close. Let me close. So I just close. Let me come back to my Google. I am back now. I hope you can see me. I am back, just like the way I open normal browser. So see what will happen. I will now go to the address bar. What we mean by address bar is where you see the www.google.com. That is address bar. Then I paste Ctrl+V because I've already copied it. When I click on enter, it will open that form. So you can see the form I just designed. This is the one I just designed. You can see the options. Okay. So now somebody can now select. So you can see the option. You can see what I pasted, the picture I pasted, and then the person click on submit. Okay, I hope we are clear. Okay, now when this person submits, where will it enter? How will you see it? It's very, very important. It's very, very important. Yes, it's very, very important. Now, I want to go back to where I designed the form. For me to go back to where I designed the form, I will go back, look at the down right-hand side. Down right-hand side, you are going to see something like a pencil where I just circled. I hope you can see it. Okay, so I will click on that. That means that is to help me to edit the form again. So I can edit the form and see how the form will look like. Okay. So when I go, this is what I will do. Let me clean this. Okay, so I will click on the, when I click on it, you see, it has brought me to where I can design. It has brought me to where I can design. It has brought me to where I can design. Okay, if I need response, you can see where at the top side, you see where the right question, and you see response, you see setting. Question. Can you see where responses is? I just click it now. Responses. So I am going to click on the responses. When I click on the responses, I will now click on this green tab you are seeing, this green icon you are seeing. The green icon. When you click on the green icon, you are creating a spreadsheet for it. That means an Excel sheet where all those responses will be there. So let me click on the, okay, so I click on it, create. The form is opening right now. So this is my form in Excel. This is my form in Excel. So I just created an Excel spreadsheet for me to have all those responses. These are the responses. So now let's see how, let's go back to the form and fill the form now. Let's go back to the form. I'm going to fill the form now and then see what will happen. I'm going to take us back to that Excel spreadsheet. Then we can now see our details. So remember, I've copied the link already. I am going to paste the link. I'm going to paste the link. So when I paste the link, let me open the form now. Just like how the link will be pasted on our social media and somebody clicks on it, it's going to open. Okay, so when it opens, this is the form now. Let me take option 1. Now, with the fall in the oil prices in the international market, are you ready to wade through this? Okay, I click. Okay, do you have a business that needs funding? Yes. Okay, can your job take? I select this option. So as I'm filling this, what business or project would you like to start if you raise the desired capital? Car business. I select, I click on submit. So when I click on submit, it's going to, let me go back to our Excel sheet now. Can you see the responses I just gave? If you can see, please type yes in the chat handle. Yes. On the chat handle, let me. Okay, someone say, okay, please kindly repeat the process on where the, okay, yes, okay. Okay. Okay, okay, thank God you can see. So you can see all the options I just filled. So you can see all the options are not there. So if I go back and then fill another response again, you can see where it said submit another response. I click to fill another response. So let me go back and fill on that response so that you see that all I've created an Excel spreadsheet now. So everything will be landing into the Excel spreadsheet. So let me fill on that form. Okay. Are you ready to wade through these challenges? No. Okay. Do you have a business that needs funding? Yes. Okay. Option. Okay, my email. Let me type my email. housekeeper@gmail.com. Okay, then I go down. What business or project? Let me select food business. I submit. So this is how people will be filling your form. People will be filling your form. And when they are filling your form, what you need to do is just to go to the Excel spreadsheet. And then you're going to see, can you see number 2 there is there now? Yes, we have two responses here. We have 2 responses. So you can see the responses now. Okay. So now I cannot copy their names, their phone number, and I'll tell you what to do now. I'll tell you what to do now. So I hope we have gotten this. Okay, the screen is not clear. Let me maximize my screen. I hope the screen is clear now. Or you can use your hand to increase it from your phone. Okay. Okay, so at least we got this right. Okay, I hope we got this. I hope we got this. So the aim is to get your link. So you can paste the link somewhere and have the link so that anybody that you want to show the business to, you can use the link to prospect that person. Okay, so when you do this, what do you need to do next? What do you need to do next? What you need to do is, let me go back to my slide. Let me go back to my slide now. Okay, so what you need to do, by the time you have created your link, you can use it to prospect cold markets. Mostly it's for cold market, but you can also use it to prospect warm market. People who are close to you, you can use this link also. So if I want to prospect cold market, a cold market, what I need to do, I can write something like this. Economic Designer 3.0, just use something, just write something. Helps generate capital for your personal project without taking loans or dropping collateral. 21 Freedom Group International is running the world campaign now in Nigeria, in Kenya, in UAE, in Ghana, strictly on qualification. Economic Designer campaign eligibility link. And then I put my link there. So that if somebody clicks on anybody eligible to join the world campaign will be contacted by the organization for more information. If I send this information to somebody, once the person clicks on the link, just like the way I am doing now, it takes me to takes me to a page like this where I can fill the form. Okay, so that is the essence of this training today. Okay, so I am going to show us more on how to connect people who we don't know more. I just design something like this. I can design something like this. Okay, I can design something like this and then send it to some persons. Mostly anything you want to send, please don't write too much. Some of us write too much. Just like the text I just did now is even much. Okay, you write too much, this, that. By the time you write things like that, some persons might not even get the main gist again. So what you need to do is just to have something small, maybe like this: Plan 3.0 Economic Designer launching. Click here to fill your form. You can. I just only use this. You can only send this to 10 persons. Just to make it scarce. Okay, to make the opportunity scarce, because if you tell some people send it, so this is 10 persons. I can only let me send it to. If that 10 persons send it on that 10, that 10 send it on that 10. I have 1,000. Okay, I have more. Okay, so this is the form. So once anybody clicks on the form, so you can paste it there. Anybody clicks on the form, it links you. It takes the person to where the person is going to fill the form, and you get the person's information. Okay, I hope we are following. Okay, so this is how to connect your cold market. That means people you don't know. So you can paste it on your social media handles, like your Facebook. Just paste it, write small thing and paste it. Maybe if it's the Amazon, you're talking about the Amazon, put the link, and then somebody clicks on the link. Once somebody finishes watching, then clicks on the link, it takes the person to where the person is going to fill the form, and that's all. Okay, so you can use it to connect people who you don't even know. Okay, then I can also use it to connect people I know. How do I do it? I can call Chike. I say, hello, Chike, how are you doing? You say, I'm fine. He say, have you filled your own form for this campaign going on now in Nigeria? Chike will say, which campaign? He said, the economic designer. It's always announced on radio. Have you not heard about it? Chike will say, what is it all about? Normal conversation. It's a non-governmental initiative that that enables eligible candidates to generate cash flow for their personal project without paying any interest rate or dropping collateral. But you must fill their form. If you are interested, I will send their online link to you to fill. You might be selected. Okay, you might be selected. Then when you send this, what will now happen? Chike say, okay, please send it. Once you can say you send it, then you have to send the prospect. You send the form. Okay, so you can, since you already have your link, you can paste your link and send the link for him. When you send the link, let me know once you are done with the link. Okay, okay, done. That's all. So you can call somebody, you can call a friend. Have you filled the form online? One thing, this is very, very effective. People like things that are not, especially people that you know very well. By the time you give them form, they feel it's like you are trying to lure them to do something they don't want to do. Okay, but by the time you refer them to a third party, you tell them, it's the form going on. They don't even know whether you are the one even connected to the form. Okay, what they just need to know is, let me go and fill this form, and they go and fill the form. That's all. And once you invite them, they will come. Okay. So, okay, once you are qualified, they will contact you. So you make it clear by telling them once you are qualified, they are going to contact you. Okay, that is how to send. So you can do that. Okay, some points for us to note: be confident. You are a multi-millionaire, a dollar business owner trying to select people to partner with you. So when you have sent those messages to them, once they fill the form, Then you will now book them normally, just the way you book questionnaires. You book them to the office, you book them on Zoom, especially if they are not close to where we have the office, where there are office that is close to where our office areas. Okay, you can book them on Zoom. So you can see with this, you cannot run out of contact. Because you can be doing this. In short, what you need to do is just to check maybe every day, every time, how many people have responded to my link, how many people have responded to the link, how many people have responded to the link, and that's all. So once you are making the call, if you want to get 70 to 100% invitation result, what you need to do is you have to be confident. Yes, you are a multi-millionaire. This, in short, you are the one that is showing somebody an opportunity. So you need to be confident. Because imagine you are calling somebody on the phone and your posture was not great. But your posture was, you are afraid when talking to the person, you will not get results. So I want you to have this mindset that you are the owner of your company. Imagine they are inviting you to a multi-billion-dollar business, a company, a very big company. Sometimes the way they call you and their call alone will make you to run there immediately. Okay, so be confident. Okay, once you are confident, ensure that your phone and environment are conducive to make calls. Yes, a multi-millionaire will not be staying close to where they are shouting beggar, 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 beggar. He's always maybe in his office. Okay, he's in his office. So mostly make sure you have a very good environment. You might not have an office space, but look for a quiet environment. Look for a place that is very, very conducive. Not where you are making call before you know your dog start shouting, start barking. And what do you think the person will say? Okay, so ensure that your phone and the environment are in a conducive place. Your phone, make sure you have enough credits. Okay, not that when you are making call before you know they tell you 1 minute to go. You discover that everything you say, the person might not take it serious again. Okay, so that's what you should do if you want to have results. So do not assume that they must be qualified to come to your office for the business partnership. Do not assume. Some of us, we don't believe, no, this one, the person has to, this one, if we just call the person, we are assuming that the person must come. Don't assume. Have that mindset that it is not every person. In short, you are an owner of a multi-million-dollar business. Okay. And as you are inviting persons, it's not every person that will be qualified. When you have that great mindset, you discover that people will respect you when you call. Okay, so detach your emotions from the call. Detach your so a multi-million-dollar organization will take their time to research before calling a qualified candidate for a business partnership. So you must keep your questionnaire for at least 3 to 5 days before inviting them. So what does this mean? You make sure that it's not that when you send the link today, after they pick today, after they fill the form today, you start calling them today. They might not see it that is might not see it as something that is very lucrative. So what you need to do is to make sure at least you give them some gap, even though 2 days, 3 days. So if I want to do the Amazon project maybe on Saturday, I can get after filling the form today, I can leave them for Friday, leave them I can leave them on Wednesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, then I book them for Saturday. Okay, so that they will take it very, very important. They will see that it's very, very important. So every organization select the best and invite the person immediately for an opportunity. So one thing I'm trying to let us know is that once you invite them, they should be the one, they should be feeling lucky. They should be feeling lucky. Yes. Because once you apply for a job and you are called, you feel lucky. You feel, out of the thousands of persons that have filled this form, that have been able to submit their CV, I was the only person. So make sure, because sometimes when we make some calls, we feel as if, this person is even, I remembered a scenario some months ago where a downline invited somebody, and before you know, the downline ran to my office and told me, okay, please, the man is the chairman of one local government, and he's downstairs. He said that I should come and meet him downstairs. I said, are you stupid? So I should go and meet him. Look at the kind of impression. I said, I go and bring the person. After bringing the man sat down in my office, and the next thing the man was saying is, why I'm here is because so person invited me. He said, you people want to partner with me. I said, sir, it's not partner with you. You will partner with us. So can you see the mindset? Okay, that kind of mindset will make somebody not even value the process. So every organization select the best and invite the persons immediately for an opportunity. So they should be feeling lucky once you call them. So people do not easily make a decision in any new thing. Help people to make a decision by giving them an option to choose. So it is good you give them an option to choose. Okay, so you can book them and tell them you have a briefing on Zoom on Wednesday or on Saturday. So which one would you prefer? You already know that we have which one will be more convenient for you. Okay, so which one do you want us to do? You want me to make a reservation for you? Why we are giving them option is because so that they will be able to make decisions. Because people like to make people hardly make decisions, and they like making decisions, but they hardly make decisions. So what you need to do is to help them to make decisions by making them choose between the two. For instance, okay, who can answer this for me? Go to the chat and answer this for me. What is the name of my sister? What is the name of my sister? So you discover that when you ask somebody this question, you are making the person, the person will just be confused. Your sister, how did I know your sister? How comes? The name of your sister. Your sister. You discover that people will not be able to, you are making them, this one, there is no option here. There is no option here. So you make them to have an option by giving them this. For instance, imagine I ask a question like I say, what is the name of my mother? And I give them option. So which one is the answer? What is the name of my mother? Go to the chat and give me the answer here. B, Esther. Esther. How did you know the name of my mother? How did you know the name of my mother? Okay. Yes, there is something about this question. Let me tell us something about this question. Okay. Imagine I have a presentation today or maybe tomorrow by 2 p.m. and I have for next tomorrow by 2 p.m. Then I now call my prospect. That is tomorrow. That is in the morning, and I tell the prospect, you have a briefing with us in our project office or on Zoom for today 2 p.m. or tomorrow 2 p.m. Which one do you think the person is going to choose? Is it for that day or the following day? Is it for that day? Which one will the person likely choose? Is it for that day or the following day? Which one do you think the person is going to choose? For tomorrow, the following day? The following day. Yes, the next day. Why? Because I don't even want him to choose that day on. But I guided the person to make decisions. By making, I know that the one that will be convenient for him will be the following day. So I booked him that morning, telling him 2 o'clock today, which I know he might not come, then the following day, so that he will be able to prepare himself. Since he knows that he has missed today, tomorrow he will not miss. Just like the answer here, Easter is not the name of a person. Esther, we all know, is the name of a person. Eater, this one. Okay. So we all know. So giving them an option like this, it helps. So once you are able to follow this, you discover that you'll be able to have an effective booking. So you book them to the office, you book them for offline or for online if they are not closed. Okay. So I've come to the end. I think my time has really gone. Let me give us at least 5 minutes at least to ask our questions. Okay. So if you have a question, please don't go to the chat window and then type a question. Let me see if I can attend it. I can attend to it in the next 5 minutes. Okay. I think I saw some questions here before. Okay. Okay, can we follow you on YouTube for more lessons and understanding? Okay, though I recorded this, so I'm going to send it. Okay. Yes, you can still follow me. You can still follow me, but I've recorded this. So I'll forward it so that we'll be able to go through the lessons again, because this is very, very important. This is very, very important. Okay. Okay. So any question? Okay, I can see some questions. We need more of this. Okay, we need more of this. Okay, please, can we get the video? So okay, yes, you can get it. I pray it has recorded. Okay. Okay, I only got a bit of a lot with the step on how to get the feedback. Hope it's recorded. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. A question. Okay. Okay. Do I need data to create a Google form? Which kind of this question? Before you enter that, you need data. Okay. So you need data. Once you want to browse, once you are browsing, you need data. Okay. Okay. What about those who are not computer literate? Yes. Yeah. I'm lost on how to create the Excel sheet. Okay, Excel sheet. Okay, I think I will do justice on that. Okay, what about those who are not computer literate? Okay, let me ask this question so that we'll just respond to this. I would have asked this question before I started. If you have two persons to teach, one is zealous, the other one has no skill, which one will you prefer to teach? Okay, somebody say, please, must you use system or your phone? You can use your phone, you can use your system, but system is better. Okay. 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 Yeah, somebody may kind of say zealous. Almost all of us zealous. Okay. Okay. The one that is zealous. Yes. So what it means is that you can learn it. Okay. Don't even that mind of even saying you are not a computer literate, it will even make you not to learn. Okay. So just make sure you keep that one aside. What you need to do is just be zealous. Okay. If this video is, if I send the link, you can go through and then make sure you go through again. Once the zeal is there, you can do it. Because what is important is that this is very, very important in our business. If you don't want to run out of contacts, if you want to be having contacts, you need this, because this is connected economy. This is where you connect persons. You'll be surprised you have people all around the world just because of this. Okay, so since it's very, very important, since it's very necessary, I'll put it as compulsory. Okay, so make sure that you learn it. It's at least if you have not gotten, or what you need to do, because of our time today, you can meet somebody that is close to you that got, maybe that is a computer literate, to help you. Okay. Okay, what of those who don't have system? If you don't have system, it's not a challenge. It's not a challenge. I usually ask this question. I say, those that don't have a textbook, do they pass exam? They should pass exam now. You can borrow system and do it. You can borrow textbook. Okay. What you need is just that link. It's just if you cannot even do it, and you want to, what you need to do, you can call a downline that is even a computer literate. Please come and help me and design this thing for me. There are some downlines, if you even buy them data of 1,000 naira, they will do it for you. Now, when they do it, what you need is that link. When you have that link, you don't need them again in this life. Okay, except we have any, so you don't need them again. So even though you don't have a system, no problem. Just you can encourage somebody to help you. Okay. It can be done. Okay, yes, it can be done on phone. It's even easier on phone. Yeah, somebody says it's even easier on phone. Depending on which one you can use very well. Okay. Please send the link here so we can have views of it. Okay, the link here, we posted on our platforms. Okay, because it's still recording. I'm asking for those who have the zeal to participate but don't understand English language. How do one explain in the local language? Okay, okay. Yes. Ms. Charity, I know that you understand English because you write this in English. So what you need to do is to help them. You can help them. What you need to you can create a link for them. After creating a link for them, give it to them. Once they can post it on their handles, they can post it. That's all. You don't need too much computer or maybe you need English. No. What you need to do, just paste it there. Okay, and that's all. So you don't need to go into details. The link I've created now is there. So anytime I want to use it, I just copy it and paste it. Copy it and paste it. So don't let it just be in your WhatsApp page. Copy it and paste. Somebody clicks on it, fills the form, you see something on your Excel spreadsheet. Even though you cannot even do it, no problem. Meet somebody that is into computer, that knows computer. Please check the link for me. Has anybody sent message for me? That's all. Okay, what of those that doesn't have Android phone? If you don't have Android phone, that is why you need to make sure you have a link so that you have more prospect and you have Android phone. Yes. So if you don't have Android phone, you can do it. Just like the question I asked earlier, I said, if you don't have a textbook, can you pass? Do people who don't have textbook in school, do they pass exam? They do. I don't have textbook when I was in secondary school. I think the only textbook I know I had was English textbook. One, the whole of my secondary school. But I see pass exam. How did I do it? I borrow. Okay, I borrow. The major thing is just to create the link. Okay, by the time you started making money, you can get your phone. No Android phone, and you are doing this business. Yes, it's possible. It's possible. People who are in this business are not people who are wealthy. Okay, people who join this business from beginning, not everybody that was wealthy. Okay, this is to help every person. I've seen several persons who don't even have a phone. Okay, who maybe the only phone they have or just a small phone, and before you know, they were able to. Okay, before you know, they were able to buy a phone. Okay, so it's very possible. Okay, thank you very much for this time. Thank you very much. It was really an exciting moment. It was really an exciting moment. Thank you very much for staying to the end. Make sure that you know how to do it. The essence of this, I'm not fulfilled if you don't know how to do this. Okay, I am not fulfilled if you don't know how to do this. Okay, I am not fulfilled if you don't know how to do this. So what you need to do is to make sure that if you don't know how to do it, maybe when the video is out, you can go through the lessons again, or you ask somebody that know how to do it to help you. Okay, to help you. For some of you that said your response, how to get a response, this is the form right now. So what I need to do is to click on response. When I click on response, on where you find the Excel sheet, you can see that green. Let me circle it. You can see that green area. So you click on that. You click on it. It's going to open and it will create an Excel sheet for you automatically. To create an Excel sheet automatically, and that Excel sheet will be in your email. So once you want to get responses, you go to your email and you will see it there. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for staying to the end. I think I'm done with this right now. Okay. Thank you very much, my mentor, Dr. Alita Omba, for this opportunity. I used to train on the online eligibility link. I'm very happy, and thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you very much, ma. I will not take this for granted. Okay. So I don't know, ma, whether you are in the house, whether there's anything before the meeting is brought to close. Okay, I don't know. I'm sorry, Dr. Alita. Are you in the house? Whether there's anything for us before I bring the meeting to a close?